There. I don't know if you remember, September 26th, I told you all, by November, there's going to be a lockdown. There's going to be a second round of business closures, and I said this time, they're going to come hard. Now, I think we realize what we saw the last couple of days was the most egregious misuse of public resources and police power that any of us have ever bear witness to.
Yeah!
But I want you all to understand that there's an even more sinister reason and plan behind what happened. And I'm going to explain it to all of you today, and they don't want you to know. Why do you think one single business was singled out? They wanted to make an example. They wanted to speak loud and clear to everybody and tell you that you're not allowed to feed your family unless they say so. Their message was received loud and clear. But once again, why on one person? Why one restaurant? They wanted to scare the rest of you. They wanted to put the fear of government into your spine so you don't have the courage to stand up and do the same thing that Adam did. But the bottom line is, they know what they did will not stand up in court. They know what they did will not stop other people from staying open. But what they did try to do is they tried to give the impression that they're all powerful. They tried to give the impression that they can make up laws on a whim. Do you know what they did? Do you know how they charged him? I'm going to explain it to you. Under the so-called emergency declaration, Ms. Kathleen Davila gave herself the authority to declare that they can confiscate your personal property. Did you not say that again? You own your business, but under their so-called emergency act, if you do something that they don't like, they just write on a piece of paper that we are confiscating your personal property. Then they change the laws, and if you dare open your door on your property, they will charge you with trespassing, and they will take you away. And they closed his restaurant indefinitely, and by their little written order, his private property in a so-called free country is now their property. Not only is that obviously immoral, unethical, and completely illegal, the reason none of this will stand up in court is these laws are violating our Charter of Rights and Freedoms. That cannot be done unless there is so-called extreme justification. Let me say that again. You cannot violate our Charter rights, even under an emergency, unless you have extreme justification. Now, what's extreme justification? Mass deaths, hospitals overwhelmed, etc. What do we have? We have 400 hospitals in Ontario with roughly 525 COVID patients. How many people have died in the past 2 months that were under 60? Answer, I can count them on my fingers. You don't have justification. So none of these violations will stand up in court. So they have to do a scene. They have to create a scene so scary, so terrifying, and make themselves look so powerful and untouchable that none of you dare stand up to them. Why did it happen to just the one business? Why didn't the BIA, the biggest business association in Canada, open up an entire business park at once with 100 businesses? Because then it would have worked, and the government didn't want it to work. The government wanted to isolate one specific business so they could put 100% of their power there and give the impression that they could do this to every single person and have total control over the entire country. They cannot. Look what happened just there. They had everybody, even horseback, at one small barbecue. That left it wide open for everyone else to open. Everyone. And there's nothing they can do about it, except try to scare you into thinking that that's going to happen to you. So I call on the BIA publicly, because I know you had it planned, and everybody here now knows. What's stopping you from opening up a business park with 100 businesses all at the same time? One business got over $200,000 in support from GoFundMe. What do you think's going to happen when 100 businesses with all that support open up in defiance of this federal government? They will not have enough officers to close down those businesses. And those businesses will have the same support that Adam Skelly had individually, multiplied by 100. And that's how this ends, immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been telling you this. This is united non-compliance. It shows an example of their paper tiger power. They did not have the power. They didn't even have the power to shut down one small business. It took them 4 days and multiple illegal orders. And what happened? They made him $250,000 richer, and he's going to embarrass them all in court.
That's a sign from 28 Days Later, horror movie.
And they're not going to open. They think they can keep us locked down till May. They think they can close your business, put your family on the street. They think they can do whatever they want to you. And all we have to do is say no. All we have to do is exactly what Adam Scully did. Go with one business park, one group of business owners, supported by a large group of even bigger citizens. And that's what we have, and that's what we gotta do. I warned you all it was gonna happen, it happened. I warned you all you're gonna have to go through this before the sheep wake up. But Adam Scully did something, he kickstarted. He was a catalyst. He showed you all exactly how to end this. He showed you all exactly how weak and how sinister our government really is. Now it's up to you to take the baton and run with it. It's up to you to support the next batch of small businesses that stays open. And there will be more. There will be more. Many more. So I stand here today to tell you, we cannot abandon the cause. We cannot abandon our fellow people. We cannot give in to the fear and the lies. We have to stand together. And on Monday, I want everybody to open your businesses.